close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Getting goats?
We're getting goats? How many?
2.
2?
Yeah.
Are they male or female?
They're male.
Yeah? And how do you feel about that? So today, unexpectedly, like everything else in the homestead, we are getting goats. We were driving in town, we saw a sign that said 2 free neutered male goats, very friendly. Thought they'd be a good fit for the kids, so we're gonna go check them out right now. And hopefully by the end of the day, we will have 2 new goats on the homestead. Hey! What are they eating my plastic?
Oh, they're good.
Well, here they are. En route home. Already tried to eat some plastic. I stopped them though, don't worry. Oh, you are gorgeous. They're a little nervous. Hey buddy, leave the goat alone. Leave the goat alone. Okay, well, we have the goats and we are very excited. They're actually very gentle. They're really good with the kids, but there's one problem, and we do not have a fence for the goats. So right now, unfortunately, they're on chains, which I hate. We all hate. So we are working on building a fence immediately for them. Hopefully we'll knock it out today and go from there. We've been trying to figure out what to name them. We're thinking Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Excellent! Excellent!
My Uncle Mike said, actually. And but we think they're gonna like their new home. They are both males, so we have a couple of intentions for them. One being, well, we can't get milk obviously since they're males, but one of them is going to be to clear out a decent amount of land. So we're going to be moving them around day to day, but we also want them to be able to be contained in an area where they can run freely and not be on chains and kind of enjoy the freedom of movement. I would love for them to free range. We're very big proponents of free ranging, but unfortunately goats just don't stay in the same place. So our chickens have been doing well, our kittens have been doing well. These goats, I don't want to risk it because we like them too much. So we're going to keep them safe with a nice fence and hopefully start that up today. So here is Bill. Say hi, Bill. Hi, Billy.
Billy.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Billy, what? He likes to scratch his horns on my hand.
And here's Ted. Hey, Ted, you got something to say? You got something to say, buddy? Yeah, we're gonna get you a fence real soon. That's right. Yeah, we're gonna get it for you real soon so you can get off this chain. So, the intent is to get the fence down there, make it nice and big, and hopefully we'll knock that out today. But I'll tell you what, it is hot. We haven't been doing much outside because the weather's just been awful. It's been hot, dry, and humid, and it's miserable to work in. So not only are we battling with that, but we're battling with bugs on a day-to-day basis that fly right around your head to the point where when you're working hard, you just inhale because you're breathing so hard. The bugs will actually fly down your throat, cause you to start coughing and just all kinds of messiness. But we're getting used to it, and you know, it's kind of embarrassing because the neighbors will come by and they're not even breaking a sweat. But I guess the humidity just takes some time to get used to. Wish you could see the bugs flying around my head right now, but the camera doesn't show it. And well, it is what it is. We're gonna get started. We'll show you the progress on it, get these guys into a nice area, and go from there. And before I go, their home's gonna go right there, and see there's all this land. Not too many trees. There's a couple big trees, but most of this is just weeds and brush. And so they're gonna serve a really good purpose, clearing a lot of this out so we can open up more space for them to roam around, get some newly planted grass, and enjoy the homestead. Why you got the weed whacker?
Taking a few supplies over to the fence site.
Why do you got the weed whacker?
I'm gonna open up a spot over there. It'll be kind of like an entrance where we can let them in through the gate. We'll build kind of an opening there in the front.
Don't want to leave the weeds so they can just eat it?
Yeah, on the other side. But
oh, I see.
this side.
Oh, the other side of the fence. I gotcha.
Yeah.
How's the temperature?
It is hot.
Hot, huh?
Hot. Very hot.
Oh, I think I see some of the bugs flying around you on the camera.
Yeah, they love me for some reason.
Oh, good. Maybe I'll be able to emphasize that so people don't think I'm crazy.
I get a cloud of black bugs around me for some reason. They go in my nose and in my mouth and in my ears and my eyes.
It's probably not the best for me to be wearing one of my black shirts today, but we'll be working mostly in the shade, so that's good. Okay. Well, he's going at it, and I better do something so I don't appear to be lazy. All right. Well, while Dad is weed whacking, I'm gonna get some fence posts here and bring those down. We've got, we actually had intentions a couple of months ago to fence off the entire property, and well, we realized it's a lot more work than you think, but we did learn a lot about fencing. So we've got a lot of leftover fence posts, which is gonna, these are 6.5 foot fence 6.5 foot fence posts, and we're gonna use these to get going. I don't know if you can see them or not. There we go. So we'll get started. So I'm sure most of you probably know what this is, but in case you don't, this right here is a T-post driver, and it's much easier than taking a sledgehammer and popping these guys in. I didn't know about it until we got here and had to learn how to put these suckers in, because it wasn't very easy with the sledgehammer. But we got this guy. They go in much easier unless you hit a rock, and well, it just gets the job done a lot quicker. So we'll get it rolling here It's actually really heavy. Okay, let's be real. I am out of shape. But we've got quite a few fence posts put up. Gonna take a little bit of a breather. Man, this stuff is not easy. Much respect for ranchers and anybody else who do these fences for a living, because it is not fun. But it's getting done, and it's looking good. Nobody ever said homesteading would be easy. Maybe if I lost a couple pounds, it would make it a little bit easier. Working on it. It's part of growing your own food, right? Eating healthier. So we'll keep on keeping on. Yeah, he ain't moving. So this is what happens when you hit a rock. Nothing. And then you gotta start all over. Alright, is it hard work or am I just being a baby?
It's hard work. It's hard work. It's hard work because it's so hot out here. It's 90 degrees and high humidity, and these bugs are flying around everywhere, and it's...
So is this why we haven't been posting content recently? Or is that because I'm being a baby?
No, it's been really hot. You don't want to get out here and overwork yourself. So we've been kind of taking it easy for a little while and just kind of coasting a little bit. But we got these new goats, and we really didn't want to keep them contained in one area, so we wanted to create a place where they could run around and free range and have some room to play. So that's what we're doing now.
Well, right now the priority is just to get a baby fence up. Not like a baby fence, but a smaller area that we're going to expand on, but we got to get them off those chains, because we don't like them on those chains.
No, we don't like them on the chains at all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a couple of hours a day to do their clearing in some of the spots we want cleared is fine, but the majority of the time I want them to be able to free range and stuff. And even the chain system we have set up now, I mean, I don't think it's the most feasible, because they can get tangled up in it, and there's other types of what was that thing Mom was talking about? It was like do you remember what it was called? The type of chain that, it's not a chain, but it's like a goat tether, I think she called it. Goat
tether, yeah.
Yeah, we want to get the goat tethers, because well, they go in the ground, so first of all, you don't have to use those big stakes, those big T-posts, and you can kind of move them around. They're not too expensive, but it stays in the ground, and then there's a different type of chain you can get where they won't get tangled up, and because right now they just run around in circles on the post, and chain wraps up, and then we got to go and undo it, and that's been going on for just a couple of days since we've gotten them. But hopefully get this fence out and see them run around free.
That's what living in the country is all about. Freedom, even for the animals.
Well, not everybody sees it that way, but I certainly do.
Well, within reason. I mean, you don't want the animals just to go crazy without being contained in some area, but as long as they've got a large area where they can run and stretch their legs and graze, then I think they're going to be happy.
Well, I think I can speak for everybody here, just knowing everybody's views, when I say that we want the animals to be as free as possible without putting themselves in danger.
Right, exactly. Or our neighbors.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to piss off your neighbors around here. Not because they're bad people, but just,
it's just
everybody.
courtesy.
Yeah, everybody wants to respect everybody and their property. I don't want our property disrespected, and our neighbors don't want their property disrespected. So
it's all about the balance.
It's about the balance. We do what we can to be as respectful as possible. That's just who we are. So, all right, enough chit chat. We're gonna get back to doing some fencing here, and we'll hopefully be done today. Cross your fingers. Well, darkness is approaching, and we've got one side of the fence up, but I think we're still going to be able to finish the fence, but just not the gate. So here's what we got so far. We've got the one side up. We actually used I know they make tensioners, but we didn't feel like going to town and getting one, so we ended up using a riding lawnmower attached to the back of it, and you can see it bent that post just a little bit, but nice intense fence right here. And we were just short of the other post, so we're gonna have to add another section right here. And you can see there's the riding lawnmower where we did the tensioning. We got that section to do on the other side, and then that closure right there. And then, you know, this is just temporary for them. The plan is to actually expand all the way out over there to give them all that area to roam around as well. And depending on how fast it grows back, we might even alternate them, let one side grow up and they can eat in that side and then come back over to this side over here. But still making progress. The sun is finally gone or hidden behind the clouds. Looks like there's a storm coming in, so we got a lot of stuff to beat between the darkness and the storm coming in, so we're gonna keep at it. Well, rise and shine. we got rained out yesterday, unfortunately. Turned a little chaotic towards the end of the evening, but well, this morning is nice and cool, not as much humidity. There's some clouds in the sky, so the sun is getting blocked out, and should be a good day to finish up this fence and get the goats where they belong. So we're gonna keep on keeping on, and we will show you the progress as we continue forward. Well, we got the fence posts up, and the entire fence is now surrounded with the fencing wire, and right now we are putting in a fence post, a 4x4, so that we can make a gate. And once that's good to go, then the goats will be able to get on into their home and be able to eat all this up, have full tummies. So we have a tiny auger, and it is so much easier than digging. And you know, when you got a quick post to put in, you know, I know we can get a post hole digger, but this thing attaches right to the drill, and it does a really good job. It definitely saves a lot of labor and gets the job done. So that's what we're using. We've used it for a variety of other small projects, and hopefully it'll work for us on this one. We'll see. Well, it's been a lot of sweat, no tears, some blood, but we officially have the gate done and the entire fence. So we're gonna go take the goats and put them in and hope they're not the escape artists that everybody claims they are. So, you know, we're learning. We'll see what happens. We got a 6-foot fence, so that should be plenty tall. Hopefully they won't scale it, but we'll see. Yep, and there they are inside the fence. Plenty to eat. We'll probably clear this out in a couple of days, but we'll find other places for them to eat. So for now, this is where they're at, and they're not on a leash. What are you guys doing, huh? Well, there you have it. Goat fence built in 1.5 days. A little bit of delays because of the weather, but we got it done. We'll see how it holds up. If you like what you see and you want to follow us on what we're doing on this homestead, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.